What's going on, everybody? It's the Logs and Life podcast, the October edition that it is. My name is Mendo, who thinks candy corn is just not bad, but they should really up their ante.
You know, candy corn's awesome, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
hey, guys, I'm Rob.
No, but the real thing is those damn pumpkins, man.
No, the pumpkins are terrible.
The pumpkin candy.
You gotta go with the candy corn, the real candy corn, and not the bullshit where they try to mix chocolate in with the candy corn. You can't do that. It's got to be the real candy corn, the original shit. It can't. Those pumpkins, and they came out with like the skulls and shit like that. That's man. Terrible. That's terrible.
Wait, too much. Wait, is it just too much sugar?
Of that candy, you know, all at one bite. No, you got to have like the corn is the perfect
you need
delivery system for that type.
So you need to have the hors d'oeuvre, not the whole goddamn.
Right? Yeah, that's what you need. That's what you need.
Okay, if you agree with us, let me know, because I think those actually pumpkins are better than the candy corn. But if it is a candy corn,
wrong.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion. That's fine. But if it is a candy corn, it's got to be the right version. It's got to be yellow top, white bottom, orange middle.
Oh yeah, of course.
It can't be. It can't
be that with
the brown
with the chocolate that they try to mix in. That's what I'm saying. You can't do that.
I know there's different types of. I know there's different types of corn, but I'm like, dude.
But there's
holy
not
crap.
Different types of candy corn, or there shouldn't be. Really.
Yeah.
Like, there's only one type of candy corn, and that's the traditional candy corn. That's what you stick with.
Corn that tastes like candy. I can't wait. What they do is they make it up in 1912, and they, after Halloween, the day after, they run from village to dell, gather up all the loose candy corn pieces from the candy corn company. They wash it, and then they package it up again year after year. You're eating the same crap. And for me, I'm a guy who has Alzheimer's. Oh, candy corn that tastes like candy. I can't wait. This tastes like shit. Hashtag Lois Black. How you guys doing? Are you guys doing your fall things? Have you apple picked? Have you pumpkin picked? Have you went through the corn maze? Have you done any haunted hay rides? Have you chuck a pumpkin through a cannon?
Well, that's just awesome. I haven't done. Well, actually, this weekend we are going to the Great Pumpkin Farm. Rachel and I. We're going on Sunday to go head out there and check it out. Grab our pumpkins for the year.
Yeah.
We always spend way too much on pumpkins, man. We get a ton of pumpkins.
Is that pumpkin short for booze? Because they make some kick-ass drinks.
Oh, they do make some good drinks over there. There is the bar at the Pumpkin Farm, which is just phenomenal.
I know.
They're doing this year. I don't know if you saw, but they are doing theme parties.
Yes,
every weekend.
Witches one week, pirates is 1 week.
Right.
And I think if you come in costume, you either get a portion, like a discount.
Yeah, you get something. Yeah, we're not going to that because that's on Saturday, but we're going on Sunday just to get our pumpkins and go have a drink and have some fun. Maybe do the corn maze. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
For us, when we did it, it was like 2.5 miles in the style of Wizard of Oz. So,
right.
And
well, that's cool.
So we looked at each other. It's
Wizard
like
of Oz isn't a movie I think of during Halloween time. Although I suppose it could be. Yeah.
Wicked Witch, like come here, pretty.
Yeah, of course. I got you.
So, funny thing happened on the way to the podcast, which is a good segue, and a good topic or good segment.
Mendo's just trying to pat himself on the back here
because I deserve one.
Because it's just not working. Carry on.
Zip your dick trap, okay? Anyway, so. Me and Mike are grabbing food at Taco Bell, and we ordering, having a good time and that stuff. And we see this one dude who had to have been at least in his teens or late teens or 20s or whatever. And he's talking to this employee who's just like, yeah, I used to work in fast food myself. Let me help you with that. You know, being a gentleman, good on him. And then he gets to his backstory, which is fantastic. Yeah, I've been in the fast food game for about 6 months until I got kicked out, and then I had to go to juvie or jail or penitentiary or whatever it was for about a year. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh, please don't think what I think you're doing. Please don't ask that you're about to get a job. Because he looks like he had a cologne that was kind of strong called weed, and it was just, you knew it wasn't going to end well. So he was just all like, I want to work here. You guys are awesome. I bet you guys get a lot of drunk people from time to time, especially during those peak times. I'm a little buzzed myself. I'm thinking, dude, you just shot yourself in the foot. What the hell are you trying to do, bro? goes up to the front counter. What's your? You got an application? You got all this other stuff? It's like, yeah, you could go online. I hate my job. I need a job. Please hire me.
And that right there, I've had people apply with me, and while they're filling out the application, tell me how much they hate their current job, how blah blah, and just bad mouthing their current job. And I gotta tell you, as a guy who has a say in hiring people. Not that I do the hiring or anything like that, but I am an assistant manager, so I do have a say in hiring people.
Why would you do that?
You don't bash your current place of employment while you're trying to apply for a new job. It just doesn't look good for you. It doesn't sound good to us on the other end. I don't do it. Just don't do it. And that's just. I thought that was just common fucking knowledge that you just don't do that. But it's not. Apparently, a lot of people do this, and it's like, well, that's you never want to bash your previous employer to a prospective employer. What you want to do is make your separation with that employer sound amicable.
Yeah,
that's what you want.
Why do you want this job? Well, why are you leaving this last job to get to this job? Like, listen, it didn't really fit my needs. And where I want to go, I feel like as though if I'm with you, I'll be a more powerful asset to your company based on blah, 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 blah.
Even something as and you can get realistic with them. You don't have to sugarcoat it. Even something as realistic as, there was a management change, and I don't agree with the direction things are heading at this place right now. So I'm looking for something different. That's perfectly acceptable. Oh, yeah. That is perfectly acceptable. But,
Don't show up in pajamas and a white tank top. And just try to because dude, the brother. Well,
in his defense, he's applying for a fast food job. A and B, he's too young to give a damn.
Yeah, but still, it's like if you want that job, even if it's fast food, look the part, brother.
Right, of course.
I'm not saying.
I've shown up to when I was a kid, when I was younger, when I was working fast food, I showed up to a fast food interview in fucking a shirt and tie, like you should.
Exactly.
But to be fair, again, he wasn't interviewing. He was asking for an application. You can ask for an application dressed however the fuck you want.
But I don't know though. It just
when you turn the application in, you should look a bit more presentable.
I don't know. I think even in that circumstance, even when you're trying to look for a job,
seriously, maybe he didn't go in looking for a job. He went in to get some food and went, you know what?
Here's no hiring. Blah blah blah.
I should apply while I'm here. At that point, you're dressed however you're dressed. You know what I mean? So I get that.
Yeah, you're still being judged from the moment you walked in because you got cameras on you.
Of course, but you know what? If you weren't thinking ahead of time that I'm going to apply here, then you wouldn't have given two shits. So, because if I'm walking into fucking Taco Bell, not that I generally do, I don't know why you were at Taco Bell. That's a different story in and of itself. But if I'm walking into a place like that, I don't give a shit how I look necessarily. If I'm dressed to go out for the day, in general, then I'm dressed. But, if I'm just rolled out of bed and went to go get myself some fucking food, God knows what I'm wearing. So
fair enough.
To be fair, that's...
Me and Reason Mike, it was just like, I haven't had Taco Bell for a while. I'm like, you're lucky my toilet can stand that crap. Anyway, there's another thing.
I don't know. Taco Bell's not my thing. You know what it is? Taco Bell's menu confuses the crap out of me.
Dude, it's the same four ingredients, man.
Well, it's the same four ingredients. They call things by such stupid made-up fucking names that you don't know what the fuck's what.
Yeah, Grande Supreme, Doritos Locos Tacos. How about you just call it what it is, man? It's a taco, it's a quesadilla, it's a burrito.
Right. It's a quesarito. What the fuck does that mean? Is it a quesadilla? Is it a burrito? What the fuck are you? What are you trying to sell me? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's like, can I really get this in Tequila, Mexico, or San Juan, or whatever? Or just be like, hey,
not even a little bit. No.
Exactly.
No. Again. No.
Yeah, I know I can speak Spanish too. Tequila. I'm just saying. But anyway,
I don't speak Spanish, but I've had real Mexican food. That's not it.
Exactly. I'm not saying like salsarita, Moe's, and Chipotle.
It's fast food. It's as much tacos as McDonald's is burgers. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You want to get, if you want to get the real stuff, you go to a better joint,
a fucking restaurant, right?
Exactly.
That's so. Whatever. It's cheap and it filled you up, right?
Hell yeah. Another thing. We've been holding up signs saying like now hiring and crap like that, and we have a couple of people from time to time who were like wanted to check up on their resume. Yeah. We had a couple, which I had no problem with it, but I think you should just at least do a quick reminder, maybe in 2 weeks, be like, hey, I'm so and so, I've dropped the application, or a week or so like that. Be like, hey, what's going on? What's the status?
Even a couple of days after just to say, hey, I submitted my resume. I just want to make sure you got it.
Exactly. Even that's okay. But it's just like we had this one applicant that would just constantly, if it was not every other 3 days, it was every week. And managers was like, I respect that, but that there's a
respect the hustle.
But at borderline, you're just like, dude, I'll get to it when I get to it.
It doesn't mean that person's going to get the job, but you got to respect the hustle.
Oh yeah, man.
They are on their shit. They're actively trying to get work, and you know what? I respect that. I respect the hell out of that.
Okay, as a manager from your end, if I was applying for a job and I can continually come in every 2 days, when will a point be like, dude, you're not going to get the job? You call it one more fucking time.
Like with us, we get back to you, 48 hours to a week. It's somewhere in there anyway. Whether it's yes or no, you know what I mean? Whether it's come in for an interview or we have your application, we will keep it on file. We're not looking for anything at this time, whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, one way or the other, we get back to you pretty quickly, and I think most places should do that. You know what I mean? If you're stringing somebody along, just don't do it. Just don't do it. If you're not going to hire the person, if you looked at their resume and you don't want anything to do with this person, it's okay to tell them that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And in the nicest, most professional terms, it is okay to tell them that. So, to be fair, even if he's coming back every 3 days, he should have heard something by day fucking 6 anyway. So
exactly.
So that's that's on management at the hiring level. That's not on the guy trying to apply.
Fair enough. And have you guys yourselves, as our loggers and life listeners, have you ever had that experience from both ends, both managerial and employee and potential applicant who's just waiting on that call and be like, do I go in? Do I go in? Have you went into an interview wearing pajamas? I don't know. Probably you shouldn't because
I hope not.
Dear God,
but, whatever.
But if who knows, maybe it might be an old mattress tester and you just need to look the part. So, but. Hope you guys having a good day and enjoying the pumpkin spice-filled life that is
October.
Exactly.
It's all of October, but you know what? It is actually October now, so live it and love it, right?
Hell yeah.
I love the fall. It's my favorite time of year. I know some people out there don't get the fall like we do. If you're in a different state or in a different area, you don't get it like we do. You don't get the changing of the leaves. You don't get the crisp, cool fall air. It's been rainy as hell here the past couple of days.
Oh, yeah, man.
But, that's part of fall. It's part of what it is.
Exactly. But I think what I find creepy about the fall is when people, just, take the dead leaves that's already dead and just, make something out of their own corpses. You know what I mean? It just doesn't seem right.
What do you mean? Putting the dry leaves in, the bags that look like things and stuff like that?
Okay.
The pumpkin bags?
Yeah,
awesome.
that's one thing. But if you want to, put the dead leaves in your house and be like, hey, I made a centerpiece. No, you didn't.
No, well, don't bring dried crap leaves into your house.
Exactly.
That's weird.
It's a great centerpiece for Thanksgiving and fall.
No, rake them up, put them in one of those pumpkin bags, put the pumpkin bag outside or something like that.
That I can get, but it's just.
Do they even make those anymore? I know we grew up with them.
Oh God, yeah.
Do they still make those?
I don't have
a tree in my yard, so I don't get leaves really. So I don't know.
Worst case scenario, you get artificial crap. You just get 20 pounds of artificial leaves from Michael's and just
fucking newspaper or whatever. But I don't know. I don't have to rake, so I guess that's not not anymore.
That's a plus.
Not anymore.
Exactly.
When I was growing up, obviously we did. But you know what? Leaves are awesome. Leaves are awesome in the fall. How many times have you raked a pile of leaves and you jumped in it?
Oh yeah.
That's what you
do. Your parents no, don't. Parents don't. You're gonna re-rake it again.
See, my parents never said that. My mom was always like, have fun, do it, go for it, and
I envy you.
That's just what it was. You rake leaves to jump in a pile of leaves. You fucking mound snow up to jump in a pile of snow or build a fucking.
But your jeans are gonna get all muddy and leavy, and I had to go clean them. Jeans.
Nah, see, I didn't have any of that. My mom was like, "Go play, go have fun." My mom was pretty overprotective. But there were some things she was like, "Oh no,
be a kid.
Be a kid, right? What can you? What else are you supposed to do with these fucking leaves? At the end of the day, are you gonna bag them up and fucking throw them to the curb? Yeah, but you know what? Make a pile and dive in it. Why not?
Or just be one of those other jackasses who rake the leaves and just chuck them into the street, and then meanwhile it's rainy the next day. You're all of a sudden you're slipping and slide like a jackass.
Technically, that's illegal. You can't rake shit or snow blow shit into the street. You can't do it. You cannot do that.
Because I've seen people doing that shit for years, man. And then
It depends
no
on
one
the
got
area.
ticketed.
You know what? With leaves, there are those like street sweeper
Yeah,
trucks
yeah.
that come with the big like vacuum like
Oh,
attachments.
yeah, yeah.
So some areas do that
But
because
they should at
on
least-
the side of the road there. But you know whether you can or can't in your area.
yeah. So at least-
you know that. In where I grew up, you couldn't do that.
Yeah, my neck of the woods, apparently you could, and like we didn't get the memo saying like, okay, street sweeper's gonna come in every Wednesday at 8 or every Thursday at 2. You know, we didn't get that, which I think municipalities, even local municipalities, should at least send a memo to
Yeah, you
people
need
saying
some,
like,
well, it's anything like fucking flyers and mailboxes or whatever. But
exactly.
whatever. In some places you just put it into bags and left it for the garbage man. So I mean, it's that's what was my area. Like we didn't have the fancy street sweeper with the giant vacuum attachment.
Those are fun.
We had the we had put it in a bag and wait for the goddamn garbage man to come. All right.
There you go. Yeah, my neck of the woods was, we had that technology, and it was just Tim Allender and Homer Bruber just so much power. But yeah, fall's pretty much pretty cool. I know for people in like the South and the West who are like have 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Find some
Can't do it.
sunscreen.
I couldn't do it. I lived in Florida. I couldn't do it. I
Find
hated
some sunscreen and put on some sunscreen. And,
No, I wasn't eating that, dude. I lived in Florida, so it was motherfucker balls hot or hurricane. Those are your 2 seasons. That's what you got. It was fucking balls hot or balls hot with hurricane. That's it. That is all. And other areas of the country are very similar. They only have a couple of seasons. Maybe their seasons differ from ours. The dry season to the wet season is a thing in some areas. Here we get all 4 fucking seasons. We get summer, fall, spring, and winter. Our winter is extended though.
Yeah. Well, we live by the bloody lake.
Our winter is extended, and our spring is usually pretty fucking tiny. But we do get all 4 seasons, and I love that about this area.
Hell yeah.
It makes you feel. I don't know. It makes you feel right in your soul. To experience all 4 of them in a year. Like if when I was living in Florida and I didn't have that, it felt wrong. It felt right. And if you grew up in that, and you grew up your entire life and you didn't have all 4 seasons, then you wouldn't know the difference. But I did. I grew up here. Yeah. So when I lived in Florida, it was it felt wrong.
It's Christmas in Orlando. It's 87 degrees. Did Santa come yet, or was he getting his suntan?
Right. Yeah,
Details at 11.
Well, see, like Christmases, I would always come home. But the one Christmas that I did come home, well, not that I did come, I came home. I was only there for one Christmas. We'll say that. But I came home Christmas. There wasn't even any fucking. It was cold as balls, but there was no snow on the ground. Pissed me off. Pissed me the fuck off.
For some reason, like the last couple of years have been green Christmas, white New Year's.
Oh yeah.
It should be like. Should that be the other way around? Thank you, global warming. Anyway, our main topic at hand is B-sides. Halloween songs outside of the norm.
Well, not even that. Like
songs
that make you think of Halloween, feel Halloween, or you just enjoy around the Halloween time. If it's Monster Mash, so be it. But I can tell you, it's not on my fucking list. Not that hearing Monster Mash doesn't incite feelings of the fall and whatnot, but so we got top 10 here. We're going to do like we usually do. We're going to go back and forth, and then we're going to put a playlist up on YouTube, guys, on our channel, so check it out.
Hell yeah.
If you want to hear these songs, if there's some that you haven't heard you want to check out, by all means, check them out. Let us know what you think.
All right.
Mendo, why don't you kick it off?
Sure. I'm going to start a little bit low and mellow. I went with Evanescence's Hello.
Okay, that reminds you of Halloween?
That's weird,
it was
all right. With Evanescence songs, she just has an eerie, like melodic voice, and she can hit those high notes like crazy. But in this particular one, it just went to deal with the death of her sister, I believe, and it was just done beautifully and kind of eerie at the same time. Right. Evanescence Hello off of her debut album, which had My Immortal and
right, the first
Bring Me to Life. That was the song I was thinking of.
We're here.
How about yourself, bro?
I don't know. Like, I don't have this in any order, guys. It's not really ordered like favorite to not. They're just. I started writing shit down. So, But the first one, and you can't really have Halloween, a list of Halloween music without this man. He is one of the masters of the creep. Mr. Rob Zombie's Dracula.
Good choice. Good choice. Let's see. For my next lovely hint, Bark the Moon.
Bark at the Moon, Ozzy Osbourne.
That
Ozzy
little.
Osbourne. That was on my list, but you know what? I'll cross it off because I had 11 on my list, so we'll cross that one off.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Good.
All right, I'll take a drink anytime we like match, which I think maybe
There's gonna be a few that are similar or the same. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I would
it's
hope.
just a great song altogether. Great guitar riffs. I believe, was it Zach Wild? No, not Zach Wild. It was Randy. Was Randy on that track? No.
No, sir. Neither of them. Frick. It was in between the two. It was oh god, I don't even remember the guy's name. I don't remember the guy's name, but it was in between Zach and Rob and Randy. It was not.
Okay, could have
It
sworn
was
it was
neither of them.
Okay. So what's your number 2, bub?
Well, you know what? If we're there, we're there. This one is a Randy Rhoads tune with Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay.
A Diary of a Madman.
Okay.
If you don't know it, listen to it. You want that slow, melodic, creepy kind of song? That's it. Diary of a Madman. Such a great
good song.
Great album. Great
Oh,
album.
hell yeah. Let's see.
Off of Ozzy's Diary of a Madman album. His sophomore album as a solo act. And Randy Rhoads' last album. Kind of Randy Rhoads' last album. Randy Rhoads' last studio album. Randy Rhoads' last album was a live album that Ozzy then called Tribute. But
Okay. My next one is the man who's also, I like to call him Mr. Spider because your cruel device, your blood like ice. One look could kill my pain, your thrill.
I wanna hold you, but I better not touch.
Don't touch Alice Cooper's Poison.
I love that song. I do love that song. For lots of reasons, but yeah.
All right, so what's your number 3?
You know what? I got Alice Cooper on my list too, so we'll go over there.
All right.
But if I'm thinking Halloween, it's not Poison, my friend.
What is it, brother?
It's Feeding My
Frankenstein.
That's Alice Cooper's Feed My Frankenstein is just, that's the song you want to hear around Halloween time for me.
Great.
What else you got? All right. Let's keep rolling down our list here.
Well, Rob, I hate to break it to you, but a couple nights ago, I lost my baby on my moonless night. Our dreams were shattered on a teenage lie.
I can't get that look.
I'm slowly getting there. R.I.P. Zombie Ghost Train, because you're dead to me, and you torn up my Frankenstein heart.
That's Graveyard Queen, my friend, not R.I.P.
Oh, shit. R.I.P. dead to me.
You're singing two different songs, my friend. You are singing two different songs. They are both on my list, by the way. But you are singing two different songs. R.I.P. and Graveyard Queen are two different songs.
All right.
R.I.P. You're dead to me. You tore out my Frankenstein heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Two very different songs, but they were both on my list, so that takes two off of my list. So I guess I'll drink twice for that.
Okay, then. And then it'll be back to me since you did yours. And I really got to listen to both those songs because I could have sworn. Okay, whatever.
They are two different songs, but yes, check them out.
We'll put them on the YouTube
list.
And also, and if we could probably put them on our YouTube list on Facebook. I think we could.
We'll just share it on Facebook like we usually do.
All right. My next one comes from a cover from the Misfits by Metallica. Die, 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 My Darling.
All right.
For some reason,
the Metallica version of that
song. For
song,
some reason, I just.
You know what? That's fair because I actually have a Misfits song on mine.
What you got?
That was covered by AFI, which is the one I know better. But the song is called Halloween. It was originally by the Misfits. It was covered by AFI.
See, Not that there's anything wrong with Misfits, but I think
No, I love the
Metallica's got
Misfits, dude. I love the Misfits.
like for some reason,
But
like
honestly, I would in your scenario, I would have picked the Misfits version of that song.
I
But that's
like
me.
both, but it's just like freaking James has got that.
I don't know.
I don't. It's just
When it comes to Time I Died, that's a Misfits song through and through for me.
Fair enough.
Like Metallica, yeah, they did a perfectly fine version, but it wasn't. But you know what? I'm sure plenty of people feel the same way about Halloween and AFI. So fair enough. So my next one was Halloween, originally by the Misfits, covered by AFI. Either version of the song is great. I know and like the AFI version a little bit better.
all right. My next one is from Rob Zombie from earlier from you. It'll be Meet the Creeper
Meet the Creep. I love
of
it.
the Hellbilly
it.
Deluxe album.
Love it.
Oh my god! Just anything. It's
You
like,
know what? That brings me back to my like fucking childhood playing some Twisted Metal.
Bam. Oh my god! Well, who's your guy when you play Twisted Metal? Like who's your Twisted Metal one?
Which Twisted Metal?
We're going.
Which
Let's
one
go.
Was the,
Let's
which
go.
one was the one with Rob Zombie? That was Twisted Metal 3, right?
I think so.
Rob Zombie was on that one.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Grimm was always good, but he was weak because it was that motorcycle, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you wanted to cheat-
it depended on the mood I was in, really, and what I was feeling and what I was trying to do. You know, what level I was on. You know, I don't know. It's tough. That was tough. That was tough.
Outlaw had the what do you call it?
Well, Outlaw that was the cop car, right?
Yeah, it had the stun. It had like the stun gun.
That was okay.
If y'all wanted to cheat,
Axel was always pretty
Axel
good.
was good.
Axel was pretty good, but he was weak too because he was exposed, so they made his hit points a little bit
what do you got?
hittier, I guess.
If I wanted to cheat, I'd play Dark Side. You know, the big 18-wheeler.
Well, yeah, but you have to unlock that one first.
For me, I was probably the pimp. I was the big thumper. Thumper.
It was Thumper.
Thumper. Yeah, that big pink Cadillac.
Yeah. Sweet Tooth is always classic. Always classic. In the later games, he became more of a boss than a playable character, but whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, carrying on with our songs. Is it me or you?
I think
going
it's.
here?
I think it was. I said Meet the Creeper. So.
Oh, right. That's how we got on the whole.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with. Well, you know what? You can't have Halloween without this guy either. Another cover tune.
Okay.
This one is covered from a great film,
Okay.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
The song is "This Is Halloween," as performed by Marilyn Manson.
Oh shit! You went that version. Okay.
Well, what other version did you go with? That's the
The
one, dude.
original by the actual list.
Yeah, but come on, Manson.
You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking. You gotta be. This can't be the right guy. Mr. Oogie Boogie.
The Oogie Boogie.
Oh, yeah.
Oogie Boogie's. Is it just Oogie Boogie's song?
I think it was either Oogie Boogie or Mr. Oogie Boogie. I don't know.
I don't remember.
But it was just... It was just something about that. Da-da, 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 da-da.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, no, it's good. That's a good one.
Hashtag that was perfect pitch, by the way.
Not even a little bit, but all right. My next one would be Chainsaw Massacre by the Coffin Cats.
That one I actually do not know.
If you don't know it, check it out. We will
yeah.
have it up on the fucking thing. It's a good tune by a band that is very psychobilly. If you like Zombie Ghost Train, you'll like the Coffin Cats. I will put it that way.
I know we've had a lot of rock numbers and all that stuff, but I think what else that comes to me about Halloween is a little bit of hip hop, a little bit of rap.
Oh, this better be Nightmare on My Street.
Why do you got to ruin everything? I was gonna go to this big climactic yes. You're just like that one little kid be like, hey,
Oh, fuck yeah.
it's Timmy's birthday. No, I got a present too. It's my birthday too. Dude, your birthday's on in 2 months. Sweetie, we give him an extra birthday because he gets a little bit crazy. What do you mean? Yeah. If you're one of those kids, fuck yourself. It's a kid's birthday. You celebrate the kid. It's not your day. Shut up. Timmy. Okay.
So was it
I'm not even talking.
Will Smith, Nightmare on My Street? Great song.
God.
Great fucking tune.
Jazz, don't wake up. Just don't wake up. Dude, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, man. Just promise. Just don't wake up. Don't wake up. Man, I gotta go. Don't say no.
All right, so my next one. I mean, what number are we at here?
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4,
2
5,
more,
6,
right?
7, 8. Yeah, we got 2 more.
All right, so my next 2 are kind of, sort of from the same artist, but not really.
Talk to me.
So I'm just going to give my next 2, and then you can finish it out with your
right.
last 2. So the first one I'm going to go with is a song called Bad Things. And that is by Mr. Wednesday 13.
Okay.
Great horror tune. Awesome song. You may not know Wednesday 13, but you probably will know the other band he was in, and that's this other song that I have. This song is Dead in Hollywood by the Murder Dolls.
Ah, yes. Oh, my God. Just makeup, face paint, and just...
So Wednesday 13 is the lead singer of the Murder Dolls. Or was. And then he also has his own solo stuff. Bad Things is probably my favorite song of his solo stuff. So those 2 tracks, Dead in Hollywood and Bad Things, both by Wednesday 13, one with the Murder Dolls, one without.
All right. But closing up my 2, number 9 and number 10. Number 9, since you mentioned Joey Jordison, I had to go with Stone Sour. Say You'll Haunt Me.
Okay. Joey Jordison had nothing.
No. Well, Joey, Slipknot, Corey Taylor, Stone Sour.
I followed. Just
5 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, bro. Ever played that game? Damn. And my last one.
Why Kevin Bacon?
Because it's been a game since the early 90s, if not 2000s. You had to do 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, maybe like Neil Patrick Harris meets Kevin Bacon. We got to figure out. Oh, he was in it. Neil Patrick Harris was directed by a movie, which was done with an actress, which was done by an actor, which was done this, and then all of a sudden, Kevin Bacon. So yeah, people actually are that kind of crazy.
Well, yeah, no, I know you do that with a lot of different people, but why specifically Kevin Bacon? I guess I don't know. Is my question, but whatever.
Because he made the 80s magical for some reason. Anyway,
fair enough.
A band that I've actually seen once in its big theatrics, and not bad, but the song is pretty much about eating someone's heart and making sure they get their fill. Avenged Sevenfold's A Little Piece of Heaven.
Okay, all right.
So it was pretty much tells a story about how these two like love each other and they make a deal with the devil and they end up, killing each other and all that crap.
So because if I want to Avenged Sevenfold, it'd probably be Backcountry because I don't know this Avenged Sevenfold that well, but
For some reason, I've seen them live and they did this song and I was just like, okay, it's kind of freaking haunting and scary as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them live too, and I honestly wasn't impressed. I enjoy the band sometimes, but I gotta be in the right mood for Avenged Sevenfold.
Right.
But that's me. You know what I mean? Everybody's different. But guys, we will have these songs up on our YouTube channel, so check them out.
Hell yeah!
Especially check out the ones you've never heard of. If you've never heard of the song, please check it out. We
comment.
We do enjoy music a lot, so we are guys you may want to listen to a little bit when it comes to music. Maybe you don't. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? But
if you have any bands or songs that back in your neck of the woods, where you're like, you didn't add that band, you didn't add this song. What the hell?
Yeah. If you got songs you think should have been on a Halloween music list, let us know, dude. We will check them out. Whether we agree or disagree, you will know.
Exactly.
We will let you know.
Will you add Beethoven or Mozart or Tchaikovsky?
Of course I will if it's the right tune.
All right, fair enough.
I love music. It's got nothing to do with who did it. Is it classical music or is it funk? Is it pop? Who cares? If it's good music, it's good music.
All right.
But that's all I got for you guys today.
Yeah,
how about you, my friend?
I'm pretty much good. Until next time, keep your wine glasses full and your beer taps always cold, and always repeat with your friends like us. Here's to me.
Here's to you.
Here's to love and laughter. I'll be true so long as you, and not a moment after.
Cheers, everybody.
Happy October.
Damn Skippy.
Candy corn sucks.
Candy corn's fucking awesome. Fuck off.